The Philadelphia Eagles have extended Saquon Barkley just 1 year into his deal. We are going to talk about that today, what I think that means for Saquon Barkley, why the Eagles did it, and why that this is actually a really, really good thing for the Eagles, not just obviously keeping a star player like Saquon, but going into free agency. I think this was very, very well timed. Obviously, this news broke yesterday. If you didn't see my community post, of course, out of town 1 day a week to go to the office to fix a computer issue, and massive Eagles news breaks, but we are still up here covering it for you guys. If you love the Philadelphia Eagles and you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that button. Now, Saquon Barkley, I'm going to read the Adam Schefter tweet here. Eagles are rewarding Saquon Barkley with a 2-year, $41.2 million contract extension. That makes him the highest paid running back in NFL history, per sources. The deal makes Barkley the first NFL $20+ million per year running back. Barkley also has the ability to earn an additional $15 million in incentives and escalators, and the deal includes a whopping $36 million fully guaranteed at signing out of the $41 million. Very huge there. The Eagles are taking the rare step of extending Barkley 1 year into his 3-year deal, and in the same league year in which they signed him to the initial contract. Philadelphia, the Eagles, reward Saquon Barkley, who was the MVP of the team this season, was the offensive player of the league, had a case for league MVP, and ultimately was, you could say, the main reason that this team got over the top and won the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts said that to Saquon Barkley on the sideline of the Super Bowl when the game was kind of wraps 40-6. He said, "You're the reason. We were here 2 years ago. We didn't have a guy like you. You pushed us over the top." The Philadelphia Eagles reward Saquon Barkley very handsomely. $20.6 million per year is what his new salary comes out to be when you factor in the old contract and the new contract. And of course, because it's Howie Roseman, somehow he saved money on the cap this year with void years and the fact that Jeffrey Lurie's liquid, and you probably don't want to hear about all that. My thoughts on the deal. Giving a running back who is 28 now, a extension that extends him to his age 32 season, in which he'll be making $20 million per year, on its face is not necessarily a smart move. And I can understand where maybe some skepticism will come in. Here's what I will say. Behind the Eagles offensive line, which will be there for the next 2 to 3 seasons, completely locked up. I expect a Jurgens deal. I think they could get Becton back, but Mailata, Dickerson, Jurgens, Lane Johnson, at minimum, the next 2 years. Saquon's going to be protected by this offensive line. And with what we saw this year, Saquon Barkley is going to produce. Is he going to get 2,000 yards every year? I'm not saying that. Is there not going to be a single injury in this 4-year contract? I'm not going to say that either. But I know production-wise, even into that year 32 season, we're going to get decent to high-level production out of Saquon Barkley. There's not a doubt about it in my mind. And what the Eagles did was you reward Saquon for what he did on the field, yes, but you reward this guy for what he does off the field. Yes, on the field, this is a guy who can give you backwards hurdles, can catch the opening touchdown of the season, can have multiple 70+ yard touchdowns against the Rams in one season. Off the field, this is the kind of guy that in his revenge game versus the Giants says, let the backups go in and get extra yards. Celebrates. The first one to celebrate with Will Shipley, him scoring that touchdown in the playoffs against Washington. At the parade, sees the ball boy on the other side of the fence and reminds him that he's part of the team and brings him over. This isn't just paying a running back. This is paying a leader in your locker room. By all accounts, there is not many better human beings on this planet than Saquon Barkley. And what this does is ensure Saquon will retire a Philadelphia Eagle. Saquon Barkley will go into the Hall of Fame as a Philadelphia Eagle. Saquon Barkley will be remembered as a Philadelphia Eagle. And we've talked about this probably about a week and a half ago. The Philadelphia Eagles, this is a team that is poised to be a dynasty. And I don't throw that around lightly, and I don't throw that around because I'm just a fan of the team. But the entire offense almost locked up through the year 2028. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, Dallas Goedert, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, that contract's on the way. Lane Johnson. Your Super Bowl winning offense, the team that in the NFC Championship put up 50, the team that in the Super Bowl put up 40, locked up for the next 4 years. And they already got one. Could rattle off 2 for 4. You're a dynasty. 3 in 5 years is a dynasty. That's what Kansas City did. And we all acknowledge the last 5 years belong to the Chiefs. Howie Roseman and the Eagles are trying to make sure these next 5 years belong to Philly. The defense, it's got young talent all across the board that allows this to happen. Jalen Carter still on a rookie deal for now. Jordan Davis still on a rookie deal for now. Nolan Smith still on a rookie deal for now. Nakobe Dean still on a rookie deal for now. Quinyon Mitchell on a rookie deal for a little bit. Cooper DeJean on a rookie deal for a little bit. The excellence of Howie Roseman in drafting allows moves like this to happen. And there's not a player on this team in the league that should be rewarded more than Saquon Barkley. Because the running back market was a joke. Howie Roseman and Saquon Barkley just reset it. And you always want to be the guy that goes first. Because if in 2 years we're looking up at James Cook making more than this potentially, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, etc., we could be at the point where in 2 years, Saquon Barkley is the 6th highest paid running back in football. And then the contract looks like a steal. $20 million a year for a running back sounds like a lot. $20 million a year for an MVP candidate sounds like a steal. And that's what Saquon Barkley was this year. Into a little bit of the Eagles picture here and what this does for the Eagles. You just showed everybody a week before free agency, hey, this is an organization that rewards its good players. You perform for us and you get rewarded. You're part of a winning team, passionate fans, good culture, and we help your bank account. If you win for us, have no mistake about it. You were treated excellent. We're willing to extend a year early. You look at what's going on with some of these other teams. Brock Purdy going into the last year of his deal with San Francisco. Jamar Chase going into the last year of his deal with Cincinnati. A year ago, the Vikings made Justin Jefferson wait. The Eagles got out in front of it and paid Saquon Barkley early. And if you don't think free agents are seeing that and thinking, man, that's a team that'll reward me if I play well for them, maybe I should go there, play my ass off, and get an extension and get more money and win on the way. If you don't think these disgruntled edge rushers in Myles Garrett and Max Crosby are seeing this, thinking, damn, that's a team that I want to be a part of. I've been a part of these losing franchises my whole career. That's a franchise that wins, and when I contribute at a high level, which I know I will, I get rewarded handsomely for it. The Philadelphia Eagles are showing why they are the premier organization in the NFL. Saquon Barkley, a well-deserved contract extension in Philadelphia. The timing of it wasn't an accident. They're putting all 31 teams on notice. This is how you run an NFL franchise. This is how you reward players. And the players in the league are going to take notice to it. How the Patriots and Chiefs had guys that would come in on shorter prove-it deals. That'll be the Eagles for the next 3 to 5 years. You could book that. you love the Philadelphia Eagles and you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that button. Hit the like button on this video too if you enjoyed. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.